Oh yeah, baby. Welcome to the blockchain basement. Yet another all-time high for Bitcoin. Got kind of something really unexpected. We didn't expect to see this specific metric cross into this is the top so soon. Is this the Bitcoin top? We're going to take a look at all this. Our altcoins, some of them doing great, others kind of sitting there flat, wondering, and I'm seeing a lot of people, is altcoin season never going to come? Am I never going to profit? But you know what? Alas, I have the truth here to bring you. So stick around for all of that information so we know what to expect for 2025 and our heavy altcoin bags. And Elon Musk is now going to be at the lead of our government when it comes to becoming efficient and might be in charge of dismantling the administrative state single-handedly. Well, he's with Vivek Ramaswamy, but there is so much to be had here. You like Vivek? Did you follow Vivek during the election, Isaac?
I did. I loved what he was doing.
He's a sharp dude, man. Shout out to Isaac, too. Hardworking dude out here.
Hardworking Drew? I like
hardworking Drew infiltrator, I guess.
Something like that.
Goon. You know?
I like goon. I'll take goon.
Yeah, he's definitely a goon. Thank you very much, Brianna, for that. She's wonderful. She's out here doing great things. Shout out to everyone in the chat, too. Don Wu, K-Jam, Diong Gang, all the people from BitLab I saw coming over here. Welcome. Granny's Garden Station, C4, David Middleton, Hood Rich, Toby Kenobi, Doge, maybe the Doge Department of Efficiency on Solana also pumping, too. We got to look at that one because we were looking at both. And, you know, I didn't really hate the one on Solana either. The one on Ethereum, absolutely going nuts. We'll see if there's any opportunity on the Solana version for Doge, Department of Government Efficiency. And you're on the couch now? You made
Maybe.
I made it.
Everybody check out the merch.
Oh, the Dark MAGA, bro. Damn, Isaac.
I'm just waiting for my Dark MAGA hat to get in and
rocking the new stuff. And that, what a get up. You know what I mean? Get ready to get in fist fights down in Atlanta wearing that get up.
Whoa! I'm ready for it.
Yeah. We've been today is again Boxing Day for Drew. I'd spend about 4 out of the 5 days boxing. Don't really do much weightlifting. Really don't feel like I have anything to prove when it comes to weightlifting. Just want to stay fast with the hands. Shout out to Jace Drone. You got to look at Sky. Could be Base's premier dog coin. He's up 14x on Sky. Don't chat much. What up, Jace Drone? Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you. Laserface down on Rumble. Good morning. Willisford. You know, and I never did. What was those little like sausages that Willis was giving me shit for? What was those?
Vienna sausages.
Vienna sausages, huh? Are they ham sausages? Canned sausage. Yeah, they're disgusting.
Ew, disgusting. If you eat stuff out of a can, you're probably going to die sooner than you want to.
Nick Dunn. Also, Kelly brought in Nick and Nicole's t-shirts. So we're going to have to send you out there to send those out for the people, Isaac.
Exactly. Out into the world with the merchandise on again, fights and send out some more Trump merch. So get ready.
It's going to be in Kennesaw. You'll probably make it back. Or maybe we should make it specifically where you have to send it from the east side of Atlanta. Right?
I like that idea.
Yeah. He just gets murdered by a wig.
By a transformer.
But shout out to everyone in the chat. I did actually have a pretty profitable little scalp trade this morning. Interested in what to do next here. I mean, my God. Were you longing or shorting?
Short the top, question mark.
Yeah. Okay. Is it still in play or no?
Short. Looking at it. Going up.
Yeah, dude.
Gone up. But what was the percentage on your grab today?
I grabbed 18.5%, just about. So increased, I made a couple $100. It was good for the trade-in bag. And it's just small gains like that. Maybe I could have made $10,000 if I leave it open, but I just wanted to keep it closed and keep things reasonable. And shout out to everyone that's following the channel. We are just under, let's see if this breaks 64,000 on subs.
Fastest.
We cooked fast. That's right. We're almost to 64,000 now. So shout out to everyone. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have your notification bell on, and that you are hearing us when we go live. Make sure that happens. And also make sure you're following me on Twitter at Druth Crypto. You can follow Isaac. Let's see if you're pre-populate here. Let's see. Isaac.
Oh, I was right.
Right there. Look at you. All right.
Right.
At Isaac Does Crypto. And shout out to Owen. He's sitting here texting me right now. Let's see here. So he says, everyone texting me now, told them all to buy it $20,000. They're asking me if I should buy it. Asked me if 100K is incoming. I told him it always has been. And then I called him a name that I can't say on here.
Oh, okay.
So, and I'm trying to say less names, like less bad words, like I'm trying to turn a new leaf. Now, I am drinking out of a mug you can purchase at Hit Merch. Check it out. Yeah, that's the mug I got right now. I'm drinking out of this. Is maybe my third cup of coffee, so I might start sweating. I'm undecided on if I should drink this pre-workout next to me. We'll see how things go. So Bitcoin been moving aggressively here. We have Bitcoin flipping the Saudi Aramco market cap $1.815 trillion. So nearly $2 trillion market cap on Bitcoin, and it's not even 2025 yet, folks. Holy God, we are so well positioned in this market. I am so proud of you guys, myself, for getting in position before this really starts to kick off. And I'm just excited for the future. So what we also have here, CPI data came out. It was just 0.2% on the month over month. Expected was exactly that. CPI year over year is the one that was a little weird. It came out at 2.6% inflation year over year, and they only expected it to be 2.4%. Seems like inflation's little head is trying to rear itself once again. And honestly, Bitcoin did not give a damn. When this information came out, we were sitting at about, where were we at? Let's go to the 15-minute candle, because I was watching this morning. This is about the level we were at when the CPI data came in bad, right? Bitcoin just gave no Fs, absolutely no Fs. What's that?
We go up.
We go up
Bad
only.
CPI data equals 90,000, 200,000.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can hop up and just lower your gate a little bit on that one. You'll be great. It's going to be huge. We're getting it dialed in, you know what I mean? Because he's graduating to the couch. It's a big day in the world. But it was kind of interesting to think about bad inflation data playing into. It's just the risk on momentum is so here. Now we have Elon Musk. We have RFK. A lot of Bitcoin focused politicians that are going to actually have really good exposure to our government and really to the people at large. People are going to understand what's coming for them into 2025 as this administration really gets to work. It's such a beautiful time to be alive, you guys. Overall market, let's check out just the basic markets here on Coin Market Cap real quick. This is just insane to see. Ethereum still down at $3,200. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is nearly $100,000. And this, in my opinion, is why a lot of people in the altcoin sector are like, oh, dang it, I screwed up. I shouldn't have bought any altcoins. I should have just put everything into Bitcoin. I would have been so much better off. And this happens every single damn bull market. I've been saying it over and over again. It all plays into the Bitcoin dominance. We're going to the Bitcoin dominance now because I think a lot of people need to understand this before we get into next year so they don't sell themselves short on what's to come. So let's go to the weekly on the Bitcoin dominance chart here. Bam. And this is the backed up viewpoint that you need to have when it comes to approaching altcoins and changing in and out of Bitcoin into altcoins, etc. Really, you have the second halving here. It took 231 days till essentially the beginning / mid of December before Bitcoin dominance started to fall off a cliff. Same thing here. Third halving happens. Then you have 231 days till the peak of this. And then boom, right there, right at about the beginning of December, middle of December. Now, the one variable and the one difference that I feel like we do have that we need to take into account for understanding how long this Bitcoin dominance is going to last is now we have nation states buying Bitcoin. Now we have ETFs buying Bitcoin, and they're not in and out flipping for a small percentage gain. They're buying it for decades. This is generational plays that we're seeing when we see a backed asset move, as TJ and myself have been talking about. They're not in and out. And so this Bitcoin dominance, I've talked to a couple hedge fund managers. They don't discount the fact that this could go into 2025 for a little bit longer than historically we've seen. But at a point, I am still of the opinion we were going to see this thing absolutely plummet and come back down to levels probably, chaotically enough, it's probably going to end up hitting this trend line right there at about 42-43%. So I know it's a big prediction per se to say right now because we have nation states hammering in, but the real application of cryptocurrency as a larger ecosystem has not come into place yet. What we've seen is nation states buying hard-backed value, hard-backed money, which is Bitcoin, and they're putting that in their reserves so that their fiat is able to last longer. And I just want to impress upon people that Bitcoin is the base layer of how we are able to have cryptocurrency markets at large and all this development within it. But altcoin season is where my real gains come from in these cycles. So that's why I'm positioned in them. And that's why I'm still so damn excited to see Bitcoin skyrocketing the way it has been. Now, what we see on this, odds that Trump creates a national Bitcoin reserve are up 32% today. This is something that we were only dreaming of in 2020, 2017. And really, now that it's coming to fruition, now that Trump has the House, the Senate, and the presidency seat, and all of the ability to push Cynthia Lummis's bill into reality, I do believe that we will see the front end of this process actually happen. And I am so damn excited for it. And shout out to Thumbnail Investor for the gifting of the 5 blockchain basement memberships. You absolute wonderful person, you. Very savage indeed. Let's see here. Reese got one. Axile, Infantry, Bear, Anon, Faxend Ova, Matt Stackpole. What up? All the new names. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. U.S. government paper-handed the last bag. That last bag. U.S. government's still holding a couple 100,000 Bitcoins. I don't know what you mean by that. Please clarify, Jay-Z. I want to know what you mean. Now this, I did see Alex Jones, his channel is being sold off. Kind of melancholy, honestly, for me. I've met Alex. He's a beast of a human being. And I am pretty sad to see his company have to shut down. I know he's going to keep going on his own networks. There is no stopping this man unless they kill him, which, they very may well because of how outspoken he is. But he had Max Kaiser on the show. We'll just listen to the front end of this. This is a longer clip, but I want to hear what they had to say. Oh, let's unmute it.
Bitcoin has achieved escape velocity, that it'll become the world global standard. And the total addressable market for Bitcoin is the market in financials on planet Earth, which is roughly $400 trillion. So you got to potentially move from $1.7 trillion in market cap up to 400 trillion. So
saying $400 trillion market cap. So let's put
for like crypto in total or just Bitcoin?
No, just Bitcoin. Just Bitcoin is what he's talking about.
What would the price be like?
Let's just
higher
do some
up to 5
foolish.
million?
Yeah, we're gonna be fools here. We're gonna be fools. Well, I mean, let's just see. This is gonna be ridiculous. You said Bitcoin is gonna go to this. All right, so $400 trillion. That'd be a $20 million Bitcoin price right there. So 2050. 2050, this is probably going to be more, I'll give this 2030 to 2030 is a little bit too close for this call. I mean, we'd have to see like a quickened collapse of like everything into Bitcoin to see this happen. I could like the world's value system is having to shift. And honestly, when they look back at the fermentation of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, this is going to be looked at as the trade of a century. buying cryptocurrency before mainstream adoption. It is going to be looked at that way, in my opinion. But to accomplish $400 trillion market cap, I mean, yeah, I'm saying 2050. Like, you would have to see decades of adoption. You'd have to see decades of moving into it. Rotten apple, I'll be dead. But you know what? Your kin won't. You know what I mean? And that's another thing that I think about when I'm buying crypto. Something like, what's Bronson going to have?
Yeah.
You know, what's all the kids going to have?
For my future kids.
That's right. You're thinking ahead. I like that.
Exactly. It's how you have to think.
Yeah,
Generational.
man. Because you don't want your generations to be left behind by the changing of value. Like, imagine if you owned AT&T in the early 1900s, right? Now you're old money. And now your kids and their kids are old money. And they really control a large portion of assets on the planet at this point. So when we think about the generational opportunity right now to get in before America makes it a reserve currency, before Russia FOMOs in, starts just hammering into Bitcoin as a reserve currency as well, before China does it, before India does it, before all of these multi-trillion-dollar nation states do it, we are here to get in early, and I am absolutely loving it. So, old money NFTs on Cardano, Meek Vision. Oh man, that's a thought there. I wonder how much my Trump mugshot NFT is going to be worth, because I have one of the first releases of the Trump mugshot NFTs I bought. So
Sell it for $20 million.
Dude, I mean, not 20 million. I mean, I don't know. NFTs can get stupid prices.
Imagine selling your Trump mugshot NFT for $20 million.
I would have to get like a Trump tattoo on my forehead or something. I would never have to work again.
Instead of a tramp stamp, it'd be a Trump stamp.
A Trump. Ooh. I'm down.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. So shout out to Max Kaiser for his delusional bullishness. We need it here. But honestly, we got a lot of kind of reason behind this. A professional Bitcoin hodler, Michael Saylor, talking about his long-term forecast for Bitcoin going to 13 million. He's thinking that we will see Bitcoin hit 10 million by 2035, if not earlier. Let's have a listen to how he quantifies this.
You buy Bitcoin, you hold it for more than 4 years, Joe. That's my advice to everybody.
For anyone, buy it and hold it for more than 4 years. And then you think eventually it takes how much, let's say it is digital gold, what percentage of gold's market cap does it finally?
Bitcoin's 0.1% of the capital in the world right now. I think it's going to go to 7% of the cap.
Bitcoin is 0.1% of the capital on the planet right now. That's some context for you. We're going to keep listening to this, but it's 0.1% of the capital right now.
7%.
My long-term forecast is it's going to go to 13 million over 21 years.
13 million.
13 million. But what is it 5 years from now? In your 4-year calculus.
It's been growing 44% a year with about a 40 to 50 vol. I would think it'll move on at 40%, then click down to 35, then 30, then 25, and at some point it'll be the S&P return plus 8%, and it'll be the S&P vol plus 8% because.
So he's implying the diminishment of the growth right there, like he's acknowledging the parabolic growth that it's already had, but then implying there is diminishment to that growth.
It's always going to be a more global, open, free capital market. Bitcoin's an expression in this view that you want to invest in an asset without counterparty risk, which means you don't want to be counterparty to a country, a currency, a city, a company, a commodity, or a culture, right? So people think it's a risky thing. It's all about people wanting to not take risk. They don't want to guess whether Picasso's or real estate in New York or NVIDIA stock will be higher in 10 years. They want to buy money. They want to buy 1/21 millionth of all the money in the world.
1/21 millionth of all the money in the world. That is such an interesting way to think about that. When you think about Bitcoin and its concept that it's never really derived from the store value, nation states are seeing that it's a store value, not even to mention all the data security applications, all the capturing and the methane flares on gas locations. So then they get their little carbon credits and they get Bitcoin at the same time. I feel like we are at the beginning of what is going to mark the fourth great industrial revolution for the world. And it's a matter of if it's a good one or a bad one. If we fight for our sovereignty through this message and we fight through this time frame and make sure that we retain that sovereignty, this can go very, very positively for the human race. We just have to go about it the right way. And I'm feeling so darn good that we are in place to experience this upside, you guys. Holy cow. Here's how much George Soros lost on his Bitcoin bet by selling MicroStrategy stock early. Let's have a look at this gem. God, I just love his face so much. He's just such a nice looking guy, you know? Absolutely lovely. Best known.
More competent Biden.
Yeah. Best known for his bets against the British pound and the Thai baht, and for having the wide array of conspiracy theories linked to his name. The billionaire and Holocaust survivor George Soros has had multiple run-ins with crypto, Bitcoin in particular, in recent years. As recently as the first quarter of Q1 of 2024, the Hungarian-born investor had substantial exposure to Bitcoin through MicroStrategy. Specifically, Soros had approximately $250 million worth of MicroStrategy assets, most likely stemming from the company's two offerings in March. While it is difficult to gauge the exact investment mechanisms used, particularly due to the put and call options present in the final trimester of 23, it is almost guaranteed that the billionaire was in the green on the overall bet thanks to MicroStrategy's stock remarkable rally at the start of 24, and that he missed out on even greater gains by selling sometime in Q2 of 2024. Specifically, MicroStrategy shares are up 408% on the year to date and boast a November 12th pre-market price of $348 a share. On March 28th, the latest stock market session that George Soros is guaranteed to have exposure in the stock, MicroStrategy price was at $170 or $1,700 if the August stock split is not accounted for. So, all the reasons behind his clearing of his MicroStrategy stock position cannot be known for sure, and indeed it is unknown at press time whether he rebuilt the exposure to Bitcoin during the Q3 timeframe. This is yet to be published, but boy, howdy, did he miss out. Bitcoin is now up nearly 100% in 2024. In 1 year.
Holy.
And it's so funny. Everyone doubts Bitcoin. Are you still in Bitcoin? And you know what's kind of weird? Maybe this is a good thing or a bad thing. I have not gotten any text messages from friends asking me if they should buy crypto.
Good for you, man.
Isn't that kind of weird?
That is kind of weird, but I'm like the complete opposite. All my friends are like, "You're in crypto, right? How do I invest? I want to make money."
Well, I mean, maybe it makes more sense. The ones that are texting me, they're like, "Do I sell?" Right?
Depends on what you're selling.
And I can't tell them what to do because I'm not a financial advisor, but maybe I've done such a good job at being so hard-headed about this that the only people that are really close to me, they don't have questions about should I buy. They're only asking me when to sell. And as we move into 2024 or 2025, that is going to be a large focus point for myself. I am in altcoins. Now, Bitcoin, I don't know if, unless you have a tangible need to change your life in a very fiscal manner with the Bitcoin. Trump brought it up really well. It's you never sell your Bitcoin. You never sell your Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the base level, and honestly, with nation states hammering in at the level they have, me and Matty B talked about it yesterday. The pullback to previous all-time highs for the bull cycle previous that I've used in previous cycles, I don't know if that is really going to work. I don't really know if we're going to see. I kind of doubt that BlackRock and America and all of these other Saudi money holders are going to be just dumping within a year's time frame of gathering up this asset. I really don't see that because these asset managers are playing decades-long games. They're not here for a quick flip on Bitcoin. Even if it is a large percentage gain, they're in it for the long haul. And so when it comes to where Bitcoin falls down to after the blowout top, I'm kind of doubting if we're going to be able to repeat that same flush out in Bitcoin, particularly in altcoins. Absolutely. I really do think that. I think the last update we got I saw Gustavo's Viejos update. I think Nick, he was in like North Carolina last I saw, right?
He's been in North Carolina helping people.
Well, no, he was in Vegas and then Carolina. So he's just floating around. He's out there he's has some like the movies that are in play, so he's getting those together. But he's gonna be back. You know, I talk to him all the time. He's just out there kind of doing some big stuff, and he's trying to orange pill Hollywood, I feel like, a little bit too. He's got an uphill battle with him on that.
That's a very uphill battle. But
it's very politically in their ways anyways. Hold on. I got to take this off. Hold on.
Did you have the pre-workout?
No.
Did you start sipping it yet?
No, I didn't have it anymore. Getting a little bit, it's getting a little toasty.
You know what that shirt says?
Oh yeah.
Arculus.
That's a good one. And you know what? Support the we have 20% off these Arculus cold storage wallets. You can use code BASE10 or BASE20.
BASE20.
That's the new code. Yeah, BASE20, and you get 20% off an Arculus card, and it costs you about $80. This is actually a good holiday like stocking stuffer. You know what I mean? This is a good way to orange pill your family. Like, hey, you know how complex they make crypto sound? Show them how easy it is to send and receive crypto on an Arculus cold storage wallet. It'll really kind of destroy that barrier of entry for people, because this holiday, I think I'm going to have even more people asking me about crypto. And so I'm going to be using my Arculus card to be like, look, I can send it from here to there just as easy as bringing the card to the back of my phone. Face recognition lets me into the crypto asset, and then I can send it to and from. What you got?
I was going to say, oh yeah, and show them my video that I made on how easy it is to set up your Arculus cold storage wallet.
That's a good point. And we should do more videos of those.
I have to make another one anyways. I was waiting. I was going to do one tomorrow, but I was like coughing still. I was like, I don't want to sound like sick as balls doing.
Well, then like cold storage wallets are funny during bear markets because so many people that know about crypto, they already know how to use them. But we're going to have a massive influx of new people that are also going to want to try to understand how to become their own bank. And you can take advantage of crypto cold storage and become your own bank with one of these Arculus cold storage wallets. You get 20% off. It's a special code they got going for $80. And this is one of the best crypto wallets out there. So shout out to you. And also, if you're trading with me on 2Bit, I was talking about, I made about 19% on just a 20-minute trade this morning. Trade with code BASEMENT, capital BASEMENT. Click the link in our description for 2Bit. And get after it, baby. Make sure you're using tight stop losses and keeping up with. There's quite a few metrics. I did start using the stochastic RSI today.
I love using that.
You like using it? I mean, now we have the regular RSI, we have the stochastic RSI, we have the MACD, we got the liquidation levels. It's just all so much. It's just up and to the right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just looking for a level of pullback and then put in another long, because we are indeed in a bull season right now. Looks like Italy rolled back its proposal for a 42% tax on crypto. They rolled it back, and now they're only going to be aiming for 28%. But God, that's a lot of tax. You know what I mean? Like, so rude. Unbelievable. You know, those nations that don't tax crypto are probably going to see a lot of really rich people move there. That's another thing. Like real estate in those locations, that might be a little move.
That would be a little move. We're all going to move. The hit network companies moving to Dubai.
Yeah, to Dubai. I could never move to Dubai.
Why?
Like, well, for one, I curse. Okay,
that's fair.
You know, I curse. It comes out of me. And I don't know. I mean, I could never do it. I love America so much.
I don't know, me too.
I love America, and I feel like fighting for this land. We have so many good resources. I love the trees. Houseless Hooligan brings up a good point here. Don't sell, loan against. Just make sure that you're doing it safely. We did see Celsius last cycle was very, very trusted, and that thing went belly up. I finally did get my Ethereum back from Celsius. But man, a lot of people got wrecked off that. You weren't around for that, were you?
No, I wasn't around for that, but I do have my problems with Ethereum. trying to get out of 2 tokens today, a gaming token and Hello Labs. And it costs more to get my money out of there than I have in those plays.
It feels good, right?
It feels great. It's like $200 to get like not even $100.
Well, you know, during the altcoin section, we have to bring up this token to see. We're going to get the chats. We'll let the chat decide what you do with this insane project that you hold. Unbelievable. Now, Trump came out with this message talking about Elon Musk, the great Elon Musk, working in conjunction with American patriot Vivek Ramaswamy, will lead the Department of Government Efficiency. Together, these 2 wonderful Americans will pave the way for his administration to dismantle government bureaucracy, slash excess regulations, cut wasteful expenditures, and restructure federal agencies. Essential to the Save America movement, this will send shockwaves through the system and anyone involved in government waste, which is a lot of people, stated Mr. Musk. I am so excited for this part in the time frame. If you would ask me 4 years, if you could imagine Elon Musk firing 80% to the federal government and Trump returning to office, I'd be like, bro, like I expected Trump to come back, but this is a little bit much.
I don't know. They have like the Dream Squad coming in.
And, an agency named after a Memecoin.
It's going to, both the Department of Government Efficiency coin and the and Dogecoin itself, definitely rip. It has to see some sort of price.
Well, I mean, God, it's already seen the price action.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And here's probably what Elon's going to be watching as he enters into the government agencies to honestly just look at what's going on here. Elon watching. Okay, not really hitting the mark there, are you, government employee? He's sitting there just bewildered. Wow. Okay, there's your $800,000 saw that you're using incorrectly. We're going to have to make some changes here, you know? I told my wife about that story about the Russian dossier, you know, where essentially government employees who were in a relationship, extramarital relationship with each other nonetheless, were conspiring against Trump. They got caught by government officials on government phones. They were able to sue the government for finding the evidence on government phones and were paid like $1.5 million in taxpayer money back. That's how insane this system has become. So anyone that's against cutting the ridiculous government spending that's going on right now, I just cannot understand where your mindset is at right now. It's just so incredible to think that way. At MSNBC, trying to cope here. Let's have a listen.
Well, Elon Musk suffered a humiliating demotion tonight by Donald Trump. The theory that Elon Musk might become, in effect, a co-president or the real president, while Donald Trump, in effect, retires to a life of golfing, suffered a significant setback tonight when Donald Trump announced that he would give Elon Musk a job that does not exist and will last at most 18 months. And worst of all, Elon Musk, the richest person in the world, was assigned a working partner who, like Musk, has also never worked in government before, Vivek Ramaswamy, who's not even a billionaire. Elon Musk didn't even get his own press release from Donald Trump. He had to share it with Vivek Ramaswamy. Elon Musk got the first.
They're just taking such low blow shots. He's not even a billionaire. He hasn't even been a politician yet. Maybe we don't want that. Maybe we want someone new that's coming to gut inefficient dinosaur legacy. That's what is, as I see it, what the system is. And they're upset that we're not hiring already entrenched deep state cronies to make the job done. What do you expect? It's so insane. And you can just tell by the look on this guy's face, he is a contrived deep state asset that's trying to push a larger agenda forward to target Musk, target Trump, to target Vivek. And it's not going to work because you're going up against some of the most intelligent, influential people on the planet at this point, and you're sadly going to lose this battle. Now, you tagged me in this morning. New York City Mayor Adams refuses to rule out cooperating with President Trump on his deportation operation. Let's have a listen.
And as you communicate with President-elect Trump and have communicated with him, will you express concern about mass deportations in the city?
My concern is one concern that we keep tinkering around the edges. We keep having this philosophical conversation about it. The voters communicated loudly and clearly. We have a broken immigration system. It needs to be fixed. That's the only conversation I want. It's broken. It needs to be fixed. And New York City was devastated by that broken system. 220,000 migrants and asylum seekers have made their way here. No financial assistance from the administration. I think it was about $200 and something million with billions of dollars we had to pay for. I don't want to see that happen again. I don't want what's taking place in Chicago and Denver, Los Angeles, Houston. I don't want to see it take place again. Let's fix our immigration system. Anything other than that, I'm not interested in that conversation. We have a broken system. I talked about this in 2022, just as I talked about violence in 2021, and voters made this the top of their list. The top of their list. When I was talking about it, everyone was being dismissive of me, and voters said, this is a problem.
Man, he's having to listen to the people a little bit more, isn't he? You know, The voters are being heard. Mayor Adams, pretty integral to cooperation with the Trump administration when it comes to this mass deportation exercise, which in my opinion will come. And J.D. Vance was the first one to actually answer how they're going to do this. Like, how could you imagine deporting 20 million people? Oh, my God. Like a sandwich, one bite at a time. That is right, baby. And he was so based and just calm when he said it. It made my heart swell. You know, it really made my heart swell. So I'm pretty excited to see that happen because things have gotten way out of line. Now, this guy is the guy that Trump has named as a Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth. Sobering reminder of what we're up against through the American government and institutions is important today as it was last year. There's a Marxist political movement that seeks the destruction of Western civilization and the United States. And really, I'm very excited about Elon Musk, but this guy also very excited to come to the realm. Let's see what he had to say.
Community by community, school board by school board, city by city, state by state, and across this nation, there is a Marxist political movement, call it culturally Marxist, call it progressive, call it what you want, that seeks the destruction of Western civilization and Judeo-Christian values, America being the most obvious representative of that over the last 250 years. That is their goal.
Bam. Just straight to the point. That guy is going to be leading up the Secretary of Defense position within the Trump administration, and I just cannot be happier. Feeling very good about it. And this is another sign that the pendulum is shifting hard, folks. So Shelley Luther was jailed for keeping her salon open during the 2020 lockdowns during flu season. She has just won a seat in the Texas State House. Here's her with all of her anger and vitriol being fermented inside of her mind. And now she has her chance for political retribution against the players that put her behind bars.
Bam.
For, I mean, just how insane. You run a business. The government says, sorry, you have to stop earning money and nearly go bankrupt because we said so, because some people are coughing, and we're just going to try to shut down the entire organization and really civilization at large, and we're going to see how it goes, right? She had to go to jail. Now she is entering the Texas State House. Shout out to her for that movement. What a timeline that is. Now, let's make it into this. Department of Justice seized $160 million in crypto from Binance tied to FTX, citing the funds linked to alleged bribery of Sam Bankman-Fried. This is follow-up to yesterday's highlight of this story. Looks like there's a little bit of cash given over to someone within Binance. I believe they had mentioned CZ, but I haven't seen it 100% confirmed about that. But what I did see CZ do today, let's see here. Let's see Z here. CZ hanging out with Vitalik Buterin and also highlighting his intention to be focusing on DeFi. Now, DeFi is a sector that will be an interesting one. I mean, I'm excited for the potentials within it, but it is a very new crypto concept here. And don't know exactly if it's going to be this or next bull market when we see the massive gains come to it. Let's see here. Go to CoinGecko. if I can just find this on the fly here. Go to, what is this? Categories. Let's see if it works. I want to see. I just have a feeling the moment that he mentioned DeSci, things are probably ripping hard. Because I know there was like VitaDAO and all these other random things we were looking at a bit ago. Let's see here. Let's see. Might have to look it up later. Maybe we'll just make a whole show about it. You know what I mean?
Work.
Just go through all the different projects within DeSci because it's a massive ecosystem. Now that memes and kind of AI has taken over, DeSci is being overlooked, but there are pumps within that. CZ coming out talking about he's standing next to Vitalik Buterin. You know there's billions of dollars within this room that they're sitting here meeting up, hanging out about. What you got?
Talked about DeSci a bunch yesterday on Discover Afternoon show. I don't know why I can't remember his name. He's Patrick.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Patrick came in the office.
Well, he's been about DeSci for a long time.
Yeah, he's been in DeSci for a long time. He was just talking about how bullshit it is, how they're all like DC talking about it. There's definitely looking into DeSci and
yeah, I mean it's, you know, one side of me is like, God, these probably the big pharma companies are just going to buy huge shares and control it. But then the other side of me is like, maybe they can actually make stuff that's decentralized and for the people. So, because I'm a hopeful romantic, I really want crypto to be used to better humanity. Did see this. We had this lady, Perry Ann, CEO of Digital Chamber and Digital Power US, and Nick Carter, briefing U.S. House staff on stablecoins yesterday in the House Agricultural Committee room. A little bit of explanation. You're going to see this more and more. Crypto experts and their opinions are going to be utilized in the halls of legislature to understand what this ecosystem really is, so that people can, in these positions of power, can better make decisions for humanity and, you know, the United States at large by understanding stable coins, by understanding decentralization. And really, I'm happy to see him explaining this out. DeSci-Fi, God, it gets deep real quick, doesn't it? It gets, oh my God. Now, what do we got here? Oh yeah, Mike Tyson. So are you guys streaming the Mike Tyson fight here, or where are you going to be watching it at?
I mean, it's going to be on Netflix. I don't know if we're going to be streaming it. That would be pretty cool, though, the stream fight.
Yeah.
But, who do you think? I think Mike Tyson's got this one.
Dude, it is. I mean,
it's a close one.
Look at his his warm-ups here. This guy is an animal. This guy is an animal. He's a fucking wrecking ball. Look at him. Imagine being his trainer, like having to deal with that just every day. You might die.
Very ferocious.
Damn. I don't know. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. I keep asking, who won the poll? You didn't even tell me who won the poll last time.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, how about we do this? Spam 1s in chat if you think Tyson's going to win. Spam 2s in chat if you think Jake Paul is going to take this one.
Yeah, 1 for Tyson, 2 for Jake Paul. I want to know what you guys think, because
spam it.
This is tough, man. I mean, Jake, I want to just say that Tyson's got this. He's very intimidating, very experienced, but Jake Paul, pretty good experience. His defense is impregnable. He'll eat your children. Oh my God. It's such a, all right. So we got a 1, a 2, a 1. Looks like 1s are dominating. A lot of people thinking Tyson. Okay. Keep him coming.
Dion Gang. I don't think he said he hates Jake, but holy moly, the 1s are coming.
Well, a lot of people hate Jake for the scammy stuff Logan Paul was a part of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's like, they're brothers, but yeah, they're on different sides of it. I don't think it's rigged. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't think this one can be rigged. It's Mike Tyson.
Why would Tyson take a rigged fight, dude? He is not that kind of guy. He would not give up his ego of his past for like any amount of money. Tyson's already rich. Jesus, Nicole, calm down.
Holy moly. And she put a 2 in there too? What is this?
She needs to go in timeout. Unbelievable.
Banned.
Now, 40%. This is an interesting metric. 40% of Americans are obese. 80% struggle with metabolic health issues. We treasure our freedom, but isn't it concerning that how many of our foods are sold here are banned in other countries. We need to put an end to this poisoning of our population. This is an episode that I watched. It was absolutely great. I'll just go ahead and repost it. Go check it out for yourself. This is reposted by Nicole Shanahan, who was the RFK VP pick should RFK had become the president. And I'm of the imagination and I believe that she will still be near and accessible to RFK through his access in the Trump presidency and his cabinet. So she's going to definitely still have some influence in poll. And I love that she's moving this conversation forward. Why are banned foods in other countries allowed to be sold to American citizens? It is hurting our people. It is hurting our kids, and it needs to be stopped now. You're speaking of drip. You got the drip going on with this outfit here. I mean, this is serious. I love this.
I love it too. A little closer up for y'all. Trump 2020.
Yeah, and he's got the grill. You can pull your shirt so he's got the cool grill going on.
Do I get a grill next?
Dude.
Yo.
Yeah, I have the grill somewhere upstairs, but you need a real grill.
I need a real grill.
Yeah.
Bull market purchase.
Yeah.
Trump grill.
Just wondering, kind of in the back of my mind, I saw this post and it does make you wonder. Military uniforms of the present, lame camo, too much caffeine, sadness, a couple divorces. And the old school stuff was just based as F.
Unsheathe thy sword,
Scallywag. Dude, I mean, this is sick. This is drip right here. This is tight. And, my wife's in fashion design. Just looking at the difference of how uniforms have changed. Sure, you get more tactical, but really...
more protection. But I want that big ass hat on my head.
They use thermals anyways. It's not like the camo is hiding you very well from digital imaging systems within the counter forces military.
Yeah.
Usually they're using the thermal or night vision, things of that nature. You may as well look cool as hell. So I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll come up with an old school kind of a revolutionary spin on things for the new style of American Patriot view, because the camo, it lames me out.
Alexander Patterson, yo, can I make your Trump grill? Have at it.
What?
Have at it. I will pay you for that.
All right. Making him a Trump grill. Shout out. Don't be blinding people with that drip either. Adam Bombetti says, woo-wee. Damn, Isaac.
Damn, son. How'd you find this?
Apparently a lady Marla Rose showed up to Nick Fuentes' house, and this is how it went for her.
Hi. Oh, my God.
Pepper spray in the face. Oh, my God. What are you doing? Immediately pepper sprayed, and then he picks up her phone and drops it into his house. There's Nick Fuentes. People were all upset about Nick Fuentes. And you know what? He may be a Fed, but that was an extremely wonderful moment. The feminist movement, they came out and they doxed his house and they acted like they were going to come and intimidate him. Rather, they get pepper sprayed in the eyeballs. They were probably stalking his house for a while. He was clearly in the know that they were coming. Very, very based move. And
here for it.
I'm here for it, man. Now, someone bought $25,000 worth of peanut token 12 days ago. Now that bag is worth $65 million. Peanut has been on an absolute tear today. Let's do this. Check it out. It is the top gainer of the day, above Pepe the Frog. It is up 291% in 24 hours.
Supposed to drift. Talking about.
Oh my God. This is so insane. And remind me, we got to look at the drift chart because it looks like it's trying to find a level of support here. Peanut the Squirrel now $1.70, up 3,120% on the month. Absolutely incredible. And I can't remember exactly when did that story break about the New York organization actually killing Peanut. I can't remember exactly. Let me know in the chat when that day was that the Peanut story broke. I am
2 weeks ago, right?
Interested to see where that is in reference to this timeline of this chart, but just absolutely incredible gains being made on that. Shout out to Nicole, I know, got in on it. I saw it. I was talking about it. I didn't buy it. I don't have capital to just buy everything, which sucks.
Zach Nasty bought at 8 cents.
What?
That's nuts.
That's nasty. That's real nasty. Good job, you guys. Shout out to that. Now, Robinhood app listed Memecoin Pepe this morning for spot trading. Pepe was one of the top gainers as well for the day. Click that twice. Let's do it one last time. Let's see what the top gainers are. This is just goes to show you we are in chaos realm complete right now. Top gainers are Pepe the squirrel, or Peanut the squirrel,
Pepe the squirrel,
Pepe the frog, Bonk the dog, Dog with hat. What the hell is this?
Eunice
said Leo.
Don't know. Don't care.
Yeah, I don't really. Mog coin. This is a kitty cat. Floki, a dog. Popcat, another cat. And then Bitcoin SV, Cat in a Dog's World. Brett, the drunk dude that turned into a frog thing. And then eCash. What in the? And then another animal, Ape coin.
Brett 1000x.
Brett absolutely is ripping right now. This is so funny to see. It's just the animal spirits are here. Everyone's like, "Oh, I made a mistake buying a meme. I didn't buy meme coins. All I did was buy good altcoins." You guys have conviction in your plays and stay focused and stay based. Meme coins, they go nuts like this all the time. And then the downside to them, also nuts. Okay? So with meme coins, I have access to them. Oh, Jesus, my phone is yelling at me. Hold on.
Shut up, Siri.
Is that Siri yelling at me?
Siri. Yep.
Did
Siri.
I say Siri?
No.
I just said it. Now she's waking up again. Unbelievable. Just do not cut yourself short on altcoins that you hold. If you have good conviction in them and you see all these meme coins going to the moon, don't think you missed out. This is just the beginning of a true and tried Bitcoin supercycle. And with that, we're going to see altcoins absolutely go nuts. That's why I really can't even talk too bearishly on idiotic basic altcoins right now, because all ships rise with the tide, and we are going to end up seeing that with this market. And I'm just excited that we're all a part of it. Now, other altcoin news. Pepe broke $8 billion in market cap. I see a lot of that. I was kind of talking earlier about, don't give up on your conviction plays, because there's people out there like, I'm selling all of my Link if Link is overtaken by Pepe. You know what? Calm down, Karen. Okay, calm down. The animal spirits have returned, and with it, we're going to see stupid gains made. BlackRock launched BUIDL on Aptos, Arbitrum, Avalanche, and Optimism's OP mainnet, along with Polygon. So we see BlackRock's BUIDL product coming to the larger array of different cryptocurrency projects, which is absolutely beautiful to see. And I wanted to just go over this with you guys. From Lark Davis, according to you, which AI coins will hit a $50 billion market cap in this cycle? So we're looking at Near. Currently at a $6 billion market cap. We're looking at Potensor at a $4 billion market cap. ICP just under 4. ASI, the kind of superset of AI plays, at 3.4. Render at 2.7. The Graph at 1.7. AIOZ, which has been one of the top gainers over the last few days, coming in just under $1 billion. And Akash Network is one of my more recent buys, coming in at $765 million. Out of these to hit, I definitely think that Near is going, it's about what other ones. I think Near is going to hit $50 billion market cap. I also don't discount Tau Batensor from hitting that $50 billion mark as well. ICP, I need to see more kind of growth. I need to see more, something about the ICP community and what's going on there is kind of holding me back from rebuilding my bag. ASI, I wouldn't be surprised to see hitting $50 billion though. These are the ones that I think are not going to get there. And Akash, I'm feeling like 30 to 50 is what I'm expecting out of it. I will be shocked if Akash breaks the $50 billion mark. But honestly, just as we've seen with meme coins adding, $1 billion overnight, things are going to get you aggravated and your emotions are going to get the best of you. And we're going to see, this is where the focus time frame needs to be also impressed upon. I'm talking to myself as well. As I see these other things going nuts, and sure, Link is stuck at 14 or $15. Guess what? My average entry on Link in September of 2023 is $5. I am still near 3x of that. Bitcoin was at $28,000 at the time. So I am still sitting here performing just as well as Bitcoin with that chain link buy. And that's where you have to have the long-term mindset approach to this. And honestly, sure, I mean, maybe today Bitcoin is outperforming Chainlink by a touch, a hair, right? But my overall entry points, if you add in all the Chainlink that I bought last cycle, bring my average entry actually to $3.80. So essentially, I am still outperforming Bitcoin, even with Bitcoin's incredible Bitcoin dominance and the upsides, the multiple 10% days. In my opinion, the altcoins that I hold are going to far and beyond outperform Bitcoin through the course of 2025. And then I'm going to roll out of those. I'm going to go into real estate and back into Bitcoin and just rinse and repeat the process there. So 100%, and this applies to the larger scope of all these altcoins that we've been stacking and putting our minds to work on, because we have AI, we have decentralized DePIN networks that are going to be coming into play. We're going to have tokenized assets. There is a whole slew and an ecosystem of things coming to the cryptocurrency world. Just stay based. Stay based. And this is why being based in the basement is one of the most important things to do as you get involved, because the emotions are going to get the better of you as you see one coin go, oh my God, I could have spent $100 on this, 2 weeks ago, and I could have $1 million. Sure. And how do you think I cover a lot of good projects? I see this happen all the time, but I've also been through this for a few cycles, and I know not to go in and out of bags and then get burnt by them. That's exactly how you end up diminishing your returns, even in a hyper bullish situation. So, what you see?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
I'm having Nicole send me that contact address of what was it? I can't remember the name now.
Well, you got to be loud, Isaac. Okay?
Yeah, I know. I got to be a little louder, guys. Nicole dropped a meme coin that I'm interested in, and I asked her
What's
to send
it called?
me that. I don't remember.
Oh, so you're holding it back, huh?
No, give me a second.
Holding it back.
Fred.
Oh, the raccoon.
Fred the raccoon. It's on a little bit of a move right now.
All right, what's you're looking at the market cap? Let's go in.
Yeah, you want me to send you the contact address?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you on X.
Okay, great. Yeah, send it to me on X. Let's see if I can find it on the fly, because Fred the raccoon
dropped it.
Because now you've had a ton of liquidity come to Peanut the squirrel holders. It's so crazy that we're saying this.
I know this is based, and this is degeneracy at its
first convicted raccoon. What is this? $150 million market cap.
I'm not going to catch this before it hits $1 billion. Yes.
Oh,
watch me.
God. First convicted raccoon. I mean, that's a good title to hold. 28,000 holders. This is probably not even the right Fred the raccoon.
I'm going to buy $100 worth of this tomorrow morning.
Oh, my God. The first convicted raccoon. Did you send it to me on X?
I sent you the contact address.
All right, let's go here. Let's see where it's at. Not financial advice, but I just sent you a DM. Where is it? Here we go. All right. Bam. And I send Isaac all kinds of rainbow colored, naive posts anyways. So, you know what? Enjoy that. So I kind of need to send this to myself. How do we I'm just going to duplicate this, because I am almost interested in buying the first convicted raccoon.
And then we're going to turn 100 to $1 million.
Let's see here. Control V. Paste. What? Oh, it didn't copy it. That's what happened. All right, copy, and then paste. Let's see if I can get rugged by one of my friends here.
You copied it again.
Okay, well, it didn't give you the option to paste.
Okay, but copying is not what you're supposed to do.
All right, let's see. See, it doesn't give me the option to paste. That's what I said.
Control V it.
All right, where's this? Control V. There.
Bam. Bam.
It wasn't clicked. Okay.
Okay.
That
was the right one.
That was the right one. So, all right, man. This thing is it's moving pretty hot and heavy right now. Let's see here. The top traders. Is it a bunch of devs? Not a bunch of devs. This is nice.
Real.
I like this. All right.
Orange.
Shout out to that.
Memby too.
Holy cow. I like this. They're bringing up Act 1 on Solana. I've seen Act 1 on, we covered Act 1 on Solana like a few weeks ago. It's probably still running. One of those meme coin, it's a Cabal meme coin. Act 1 on Solana is. I'd imagine it's probably still running. Let's see. We're just going in here. We're swimming through the memes. We gots to. Let's see here. Will you work?
Green Day profits with the 5 gifted membies on top of CoinStrix 1 gifted membies.
So I'm going to need the specific address for Act 1. There's too many different ones, and it's bringing up a bunch of garbage first. So not going to get mixed up with those. Those look like garbage. So I'm not going to click on those ones. Shout out to Green Day Profits and Coins Chick. You guys are dropping memberships on the show. Damn, you guys are cool. Appreciate you guys. Now, let's talk about what we do when we're chased around by one of these. Okay, so this is a new robot design that has come out, and they're showcasing its ability to go in, because I was like, haha, robots can't really go off-road. They can't get through things.
This one's walking down friggin' rock stairs.
Dude, look, it's doing handstands, now foot stand. I don't know what that is. So I think the thing that I have to do against this is why I need a bunch of pre-made balloons with oil and sand in them laying around at all times, basically. Look how fast it is going down this road. That's a problem. And that's kind of difficult to hit and get the bullet in the right spot.
Well, you kick it.
Also, handheld EMP device, mayhaps, That
Give it
might be the
ideas,
move.
Drew. Give it ideas.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm giving the idea to it on how to defend itself, huh?
Yes.
That's what I'm doing.
Sure.
All right, traps. Maybe a big net.
A
thing.
big net or like a couple like trip wires.
Yeah.
Shotgun
Homemade EMPs and 5.56.
Also more.
All this and more on the blockchain basement. Yeah, the future's going to get weird. Hopefully these AI systems aren't used against us at a point, because that would suck. Now, I saw this Solana-based Claynosaurs releases early gameplay of Gameloft's build and R&D prototype. I just want to check this out to see what this is looking like, because I'm always judging games. Let's see what we're working with here.
That's going to be a meme coin in a week.
See, so I kind of like this gameplay. It's kind of smooth.
Got a meme coin idea off that already.
What's your meme coin idea?
Greg, the Disruptor.
Greg, the Disruptor?
The Disruptor.
Okay.
Know why it's the...
Why is that?
I don't know. But it's going to avenge Peanut, and it's going to back the raccoon.
Craig the Disruptor?
Greg
the Disruptor. Who is Greg?
Oh, I just made it up off the top of my head. I was bored.
Oh, my God. See, and it's probably going to moon.
Going to moon.
That's how stupid this market is. Now, Fred the Raccoon, we got to decide if we're going to buy this. Veteran Crypto brought this up.
Show
Look at
me
this.
how that thing works, my man.
Ooh, a fold-out shotgun.
That's sexy.
That is so cool.
I like
What's
the
barrel length on
speed
that?
at which it folds out. Look at this.
Works, my man.
This is very nice. That's a nice backpack gun right there.
Oh, yeah. And that laugh just made it 10 times.
Oh, yeah. And this guy that
I'm
hit it.
erect.
Dude, I mean, shout out to that. Fold-out shotgun, that is feeling good. Now, my next buys, really, I think that I always feel like I need more base plays and more auxiliary Solana plays. Let's see where Radium is. Radium is one that I am trying to build up a bigger bag of here. It's up 4% today, so it really hasn't moved. I saw that it pulled back. It breached into the kind of $5 range recently. And I need to kind of set my targets for in the $3 range, basically $3 to $4. If I see it within that range, that'll be kind of my target buys for that. Let's check out Drift as well. I got to keep stacking me this auxiliary Solana play.
$1.30, so it's going up and holding off that support level. I was like, 125 is going to be the support level.
Yeah, right
like
here,
that.
this little nub we saw.
Yeah.
So it is trying to hold around that range. The bottom end of this $1.20. So we'll see if Drift actually has now established its floor level. We needed this. And honestly, it does kind of look like it's trying to build that level of support. Currently, might be a decent time for me to be able to add some more Drift. Also, Moonwell grabbed a big chunk of the wrapped Bitcoin, the Coinbase product that Aerodrome pumped real nice off of as well. So still sitting flat here. Honestly, I feel like I can buy more of this. Just feeling all right. You see multiple points where it hits this level. It's hitting it once again. It's actually at a pretty damn juicy buy point and a original pump to moment. Because this is where you get the old school data in confluence with your newer data. And that is what helps me build that kind of idea that this is the health on a shelf. This is the buy point that I'm looking for on it. So Moonwell looking at like it's at a decent point right now as well. And this is why I'm happy that Bitcoin dominance is still holding strong. Because I can buy these things while they're cheap, while it's not popular to, and then sell them when everyone's like, oh my God, this is the future. And they're all buying it and hammering into it. That's kind of how you want to do this. You want to buy low and sell high. Now, what's another one here? We were watching Swell Network. See if it's found its shelf. Very nice. You see it's tried to drop 0.36 many times and popped back up off of that. Has not dumped off. Okay, this is feeling good. And that's looking good. Honestly, this is looking like a moment. I know everyone loves me highlighting the $1 million movers or the 1,000,000% movers of the day, but I'm trying to find things that are unpopular now that will be popular where I can make stupid amounts of money off of. What was the other one that was just on my mind? I just had another. Did I not say it out loud?
No.
Oh yeah, Aether. Let's see where Aether's at. So the average buy on Aether is like 5 cents. At large, we're still looking fine. I was able to lower my average entry points. My average entry is down here. Aether, kind of in that realm of shared GPU systems that renders in. And not looking too bad. Now, if it does drop back down to this 4-cent range, I'll be a buyer once again. But my bags are kind of built on this one, so I'll see where it goes. Where is DAG, too? I haven't looked at DAG in a while. This is live. It could have rugged, and then I will cry. Oh, great.
It's alive.
It's alive. Look at this. Freaking utility tokens can be so aggravating. But we're above the 3-cent mark. Average entry is at 2.5 cents now because I was buying the dip. Dippity dip. And she's looking well alive. Look at this. This is great news. Still in the down trend. But honestly, I did all my buys in this realm, so I'm feeling damn good about that. Cool. All right, well, yeah, Dirty Dan that's a good point that I should mention. Aether partnered up with Near Protocol. Near has actually been one of the top layer 1 performers as well. Going to be tied into the AI excitement. The blow off top for AI is coming in 2025. It'll reset. Then we can restack these things. This is why I love altcoins, is because they pop up to the sky. I sell them, then they fall back down, and I can get juicy entry points once again. That's how I play the cycles and really compound my gains. Crypto Stevo asking my squirrel. There you go, brother. There you go. Now, it is time for us to go and get ready for the other shows, but it's been a really fantastic show. There's a lot of charts to keep up with.
Oh, yeah.
And I love you guys. I'm so excited that we're positioned the way that we are right now. Let's see here. Jeff Neeb, Crypto Stevo, That Accumulator, Hexmoss, Dirty Dan, Disman Haya. What is that? Quite a name. Demi Zinha. That's how you say it. Yeah, I am Jay, Tommy Marin, Web3 and me, all the people out there, David Middleton, the War Player, Laserface down in the Rumble, and Braden B. I love y'all. I'll be seeing you very, very soon. Peace out.